Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Rogue Ales and it's a bottle of the Marionberry Braggot. It's 11.42% ABV. Rogue have been very specific with the alcohol content on this. Now a Braggot is typically 50% mead and 50% malt. So it's a kind of a mixture of an ale and a mead. There's a look at the Rogue bottle cap. Lovely kind of purple bottle here. Let's get the beer out into a glass and see what we get. Using a pint glass because we have a big bottle of it. Why not? Chuck it in a pint glass. Listen. Can you hear that carbonation roaring away? So, it almost looks purple. It's a purple bottle and it almost looks purple in the glass. It looks like when, I've never done this, I've never been a cider drinker, but it's like a cider and black. It's like a cider and blackcurrant. That's what it looks like. It's a one finger, slightly off white head. Lots of carbonation as you just heard. Aroma. Now I gotta be honest, this smells like a barley wine. It really does. It's got the aroma of a wonderfully aromatic barley wine. Lots of toffee. You do get a kick of that alcohol at 11.42% ABV. But it's fruity. Oh, it smells great. Let's dive in. Cheers. Wow. I'll let you into a little secret here. Blimey. Wow, this is good. The secret is, I just reviewed a really hoppy beer. And I was kind of to-ing and fro-ing whether to review this Braggot, which is more of a malty beer, first before the hoppy beer or not, because I didn't want to ruin my palate. Now, it actually, the hoppy beer I went for was over 100 IBUs. And this is still pulling flavours, lots and lots of flavours. Even though my palate really should be a bit wrecked. It's almost like it's barrel aged. It's Marionberry. I've probably never tasted Marionberry in my life. I gotta be honest. Standing here in front of this camera talking to you guys, I've probably never tasted Marionberry ever. So I can't really. All I can tell you is that if it's a berry, it's got plenty of vitamin C, and I'm picking up a lot of that kind of vitamin C flavour in the beer. But it's almost, I've tasted beers that have been barrel aged and they've tasted like this. So I know it didn't say, if Rogue were going to barrel age a beer, they would tell you all about it because the barrels are expensive. This hasn't been barrel aged, but it's got a wood quality to it. It's got almost like a slight kind of alcoholic kind of whiskey taste to it. But as I said, it's not been barrel aged. But it's great. It's a great beer. big. I can feel that alcohol warming in the pit of my stomach. Lots of fruit, loads and loads of fruit, lots of berry. It's big and malty. You get the mead. The mead comes through fantastically well in the beer. That honey mead, oh, it's great. There's not really much of a description on the beer. Situated just across from 40 acres of rogue hops, 119 colonies of bees were carefully kept, fed and smoked, and the honey was uncapped, extracted, filtered and finally infused into a refreshing Marionberry Braggot. It is brewed with 17 ingredients: honey, Rogue Farms honey, wildflower honey, Rogue Farms Dare Risk, Dare R1, Dare R3 Risk, R1 Risk. What on earth is all of this? Mario Munich, blimey, Flake Rye, Rogue Farms Rebel hops, Rogue Farms Marionberries, Marionberry juice, free range coastal water, and Pac-Man yeast. Blimey, there's loads going on. That's what I'm trying to say. There's loads going on in this beer. I suppose you do get a little bit. The trouble is when a beer gets up to about 11%, you're probably gonna struggle to pick up a lot of that honey. But now it mentions it on the label, you can certainly pick up a little bit of that honey on the back end. Nice sweetness, nice bitterness. Superb beer is my verdict on this. But a beer you would probably want to share with someone. Rating for the Rogue Ales: Marionberry Braggot. I'm going to give this beer, I think I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. Solid, wonderfully crafted, lots going on, lots of kind of quality ingredients in the beer. I'm going to go away and think about it, and if I've got a little bit more of an input on the flavours, I'll probably kind of Instagram it. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Real Ale Guide. But yeah, I'll mention it on Instagram, or Untapped, which I think I'm Real Ale Craft Beer on there. Thanks for watching. 8 out of 10. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.